In Evangeline Parish, the Department of Justice has closed an almost 10-year investigation into illegal investigative holds conducted by the Evangeline Parish Sheriff's Office.
This comes after EPSO entered into a memorandum agreement with the DOJ to reform the illegal practice back in 2018. Now News 10's Jasmine Dean talks with the Evangeline Parish Sheriff about the steps taken to meet the requirements and get the case closed.
Evangeline Parish Sheriff Charles Guillory says it took his office 6 years to implement reforms that improved policing, which was found in violation of the Fourth Amendment by the Department of Justice.
So basically, there were people that were detained without given a reason why they were detained.
In June of 2015, the Department of Justice opened an investigation into the Evangeline Parish Sheriff's Office after improper practices conducted by EPSO was reported. This investigation resulted in illegal practices known as investigative holds conducted by EPSO to be in violation of the Constitution's Fourth Amendment.
Someone had filed an official complaint of Fourth Amendment violations and went to Department of Justice. And then at that time, it trickled down to the Lafayette Police Department and the Evangeline Parish Sheriff's Office.
Sheriff Guillory says in 2018, EPSO entered into a memorandum agreement with requirements to address and change policies, policing, and implement significant reform. This process took 6 years and 5 compliance assessments to achieve, and now Sheriff Guillory says the DOJ closed their investigation and EPSO has met compliance requirements.
We were thrust into trying to make it right, and we did.
He says none of this would be possible without his command staff and deputies, who he says has worked diligently to help EPSO meet the 105 substantial compliance requirements. Guillory says this is something he is proud of and will make sure remains in place.
And it's going to continue. Just because I have a green light and an award letter that we're off of our agreement with Department of Justice, that doesn't mean that things are going to stop.
Now that the investigation and case is closed, EPSO says they are committed to remain in compliance in all categories required by the DOJ. Live in studio, Jasmine Dean, KLFY News 10.